I'm recording now. Let me get the rub back on and we'll be good. Okay, so I said I tried to get some inside. I had to recuperate here. So we did have one that the queen's not doing well, and the other one, if we get a chance, I might show you that again. But here we're checking one that is doing well.
So this was new undrawn comb last week.
And is this, remind me, just because I didn't scan them yet.
Michigan.
Both of these are the Michigans?
This one and the one in front of it.
And the one in front of it, okay. I thought we put them both on the same rack. That's the reason I was a little confused.
These are Italians.
Okay. So yeah, these were this was a nuke that we got. So this would be Fiji's. This would be Debbie and Tim's. Fiji's, I remember now, had the green. He was the other green one, so Stephanie's was the first Italian.
Yep. Oh, there's some brood in there too.
Yeah.
But it's got
So go ahead and point. I'm try to point a little bit. This here is work of brood. That's what the eggs in there. They're waiting to hatch. If you notice, these aren't flying. Well, the smaller ones. So those are they're in the nurse bee stage. And that's nectar. But I see one with their head stuck in it. Is that a queen cell starting or just building up? Just drawn comb. I'll try to show you one with a head in here in a minute.
Keep going with this crazy burr comb on this one frame.
That's why I wondered if it was.
No, they did this whole line here like that. I keep trying to fix it. I'm gonna probably make them mad, but we're gonna mush it, so they got to redo it.
Yeah, that makes them have to work over again, which they aren't always happy about. But you can't really see it on one of these because they're over top of each other, but they'll actually stick their head down in the comb hole, and that's them filling it with honey.
Let me see it now. Right here.
Right, yep. There. Right, yep, there's one. Okay, it almost looks like he's dead in there, but it's actually...
Put nectar in.
He's putting nectar in. And these guys aren't too bad. The other one about killed us when we took them apart. So there's no...
They were way over full.
Yeah, they were upset already. They were full, and we were actually putting a super on.
Building. See, this was a brand new frame last week.
Yeah, so they're building comb where they want to, not necessarily where we want them to, but that happens. See the burr comb on the bottom too. That's just them gluing any space available. Generally, they'll use the frame because the frame has a little bit of wax already, so it draws them to it. But sometimes they have minds of their own.
These guys are pretty nice overall. Pretty happy with them. I have not had them come at me.
And like I said, these ones are some overwintered Michigan stock we bought as part of the Adopt a Hive program.
There is some good brood pattern.
All right. Yeah, if we get a chance to look at the other one, I'll show you again. But this is brood pattern that is good. The other one would be like, she had 3 or 4 over here, and then a couple of line over here. It was not a good brood pattern, so she may wind up getting requeened.
And she is starting on this side now with new comb.
Yep.
These guys are going to explode soon. And this was all new frames within 10 days. So they're doing a very good job of drawing these out. In fact, I may put a empty foundation on top of them for a honey super. Oh yeah.
Yeah, another big pack of brood, which if we have to, while we're thinking about requeening the other one, we can always steal one of these out of here like this and throw it in there as long as you do it before they hatch
all the way
out.
Around the edge.
And we have a couple options to requeen. We could just take a brood like this with some in there and squish the queen so they're queenless. But then you got to hope that they make one. So we're actually going to go down the other yard and see if we have one started from one that we knew was queenless, and they made more than one. So we may go down and snag one of those and bring them here. Your other option is to buy an already bred queen. But this would be a good one to get a queen out of because of her pattern.
Very, very good bees.
We'll have to, think about that, talk about what our decisions are, and we'll know that after we see what's available down there. I'm going to take that because that's going to go over to our We're pulling these a little bit short because we want to put some honey supers on. This is a...
They are very healthy and didn't, they didn't have any mites when I did the shake test.
So these are, just so people wonder what it is, this is an apivar strip. It's for mites. And that's one of the problems that we have with bees right now. Matter of fact, up in Canada, they're killing entire colonies trying to keep a new breed of varroa mite out.
That is honey, mostly.
Yep.
I think I'm going to close these guys back up and put an empty super on. Because obviously there is a good queen in here. That is all nectar and honey. So yes, they are ready for a honey super. Right now, actually.
So one thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to... actually, he's going to close them up. And I may, just for quick, short video, since we're standing right here, and pull one brood out of the other one since we're pretty quiet, just so I can show you what we mean by not a good pattern.
Let's just cover these guys.
Yep. Yeah, I'll get them done first. Plus, it'll quiet them down. They won't be mad that we're in here. And
just to cover the hole. There's no feed in here this time of year. I did seem to get rid of our ant issue, I think.
Yeah, I only saw a few ants in the other ones when I checked. So if you see, there actually are breeding. You can see some young ones, some older ones.
Let me pull this frame
but
out.
This is an idea of...
they're not building near as much comb. They're actually older bees here.
Yep, these were Stephanie's, actually, the very first one, very first adopt-a-hive in the program.
And we've been trying to nurse them.
Along, but see the difference in the pattern, Stephanie?
They're patchy.
Yep, that's patchy. That means it's not a good pattern, and we tried treating for mites. We just took apivar strip out of there. Actually, no, it's still in there.
I'm going to leave that one.
But
in case it was a mite infestation that we had to get ahead of.
But that's a possibility. So we're going to give her another week and kind of see. Or, like I said,
we'll start raising a queen and see if
we'll get a queen ready to go. A couple different ways of doing that, and we can describe that when we do it. But if you notice, the patterns are just not quite the same. So I'm going to stop this video because I got some work to do. I'm stepping away just so I can unglove and not be attacked.